First off, I'd like to apologize for this weird growth on my nose. I was actually at the park and I saw this Astolfo cosplayer, and you know I needed a sniff of that bussy. So then I gave his bussy a little sniff, but then some of his pus squirted on my nose, so yeah, that's why it looks like that. I have bussy pus on my nose. Now, as you know, I'm a big hater. I'm stinky, I hate on everything. I hate you, I'm gonna kill you. And if there's one thing I hate the most on the internet, it's bad manga recommendation videos. Top 5 most underrated manga. Number 5, Berserk. Or it's usually recommending something like my middle school sister got reincarnated as a sexy refrigerator that I wanna fuck. Yeah, these anime channels are not getting it done. That's why I'm on top. Everybody knows I'm the best anime manga channel on YouTube. So today I figured why not talk about some new gen manga that I think is good or has potential to be good. So yeah, let's put our anime caps on. And get into this video. So first up we have Versus. Versus is a manga by One, the creator of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, which are pretty okay anime. They're not my favorite or anything, but they're alright. My main gripe is it's kinda hard to get invested in these series when the main characters are literal emotionless gods that kill all their enemies in one punch. Well, this manga is quite literally the opposite of that. It starts out as this basic isekai, Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball-ass story. You got the heroes fighting the Demon Lord. Only the heroes are not built for this. They get absolutely cooked. The humans don't receive a single W. So on the brink of extinction, they summon 13 different worlds and merge them with their world, so that the humans from those worlds can help them in their fight against the demons. Except all the humans of these worlds are also on the brink of extinction from a natural calamity. Boy, I sure do hope somebody gets fired for that blunder. There's robots, kaiju, alien, zombies, God, and none of the humans stand a chance against any of them, so they must join forces and figure out a way to survive. My favorite natural enemies are these neo-human guys. Probably the most unique concept out of all the natural enemies. Basically, in the future, a branch of humanity evolved into new humans. An ultra-intelligent, physically powerful, and sadistic form of humanity. And they basically enslaved and torture the humans that haven't evolved, so they're pretty much a bunch of Mark Zuckerbergs. The manga is kinda new with only 18 chapters with a new chapter monthly, but I'm hooked. Right now we're in an arc where they're in this Mad Max Fist in the North Star world, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. I will be keeping an eye on this one. One baddie from Versus, I'd pick this caveman lady.
Lucky there's a family guy.
Next up we have Sakamoto Days. I'm in the middle of reading this one right now. It's a pretty cool action series. I won't lie, it starts out kinda Looney Toony. It's this cutesy story of an ex-assassin raising his family and owning a store. Another case of Japan basically saying, "Please start a family! Please! Please have kids! Please stop jerking off the Hatsune Miku! We're dying!" But once we get to the death row inmate arc, the stakes are risen. The characters are fine. I really like this sniper guy. He kind of talks like Jesse Pinkman. Also, this film guy is literally me. Your sensei is freaking dead! Oh my gosh, W in chat? W in chat? I'm not too invested yet, but the fights are cool and the story has potential to be interesting. And if I had to pick one baddie from this series, I'd pick this blue-haired girl. She's pretty cool. Kagurabachi, Kagurabachi. Next up we have Kagurabachi. People shit on this manga for no reason when it came out, other than that it's edgy, which it is. The first chapter was kinda weak, but it got a lot better as it went along. I ended up really enjoying the first arc. There was a really cool sword fight. The world reminds me a lot of Akame ga Kill. You know, my favorite anime, Akame ga Kill.
Excuse me, bitch?
People will probably continue to clown on this manga until it gets an anime, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I have always loved this manga. I've been there since day one. People were literally judging this manga before it even dropped. Like, yeah, it's edgy, but so are all the popular Shonen and Jump right now. People will shit on the main character, but will simp for lame-ass, corny characters like Maki Zenin.
You are not him. You are not him.
Anyway, this manga is pretty good so far, but I'm not that invested yet. Until we get to the auction arc, holy shit, this is so fucking peak. The character writing, the story, the action, it's all amazing. Anyway, Kagurabachi is awesome. I will be reading this series going forward. And if you're one of those people that clown on Kagurabachi, this is you, bro. This is just you. Go back to reading that trash-ass series JJK, little boy. Like, is this your goat? Is this him? And if I had to pick one baddie from the series, I'd pick Hayuki. Bro, Hayuki is so fucking bad, bro. She could hit me with that flame bone. Lastly, we have 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash.
Lastly, we got Gachi Akura. This art, oh my goodness gracious. Every panel is so cool to look at. This is a weekly manga too. Kei Urena is an amazing artist. She kind of looks like an Overwatch character, but I don't even care. She's still the GOAT. She was an assistant for Okubo, the creator of Soul Eater and Fire Force. I really like Soul Eater. It was one of my first anime, and it kind of gives off those vibes. There's so much mystery and intrigue to this world. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's better for you to read it for yourself, but it had one of the craziest twists I think I've ever read in manga. I legit jumped up and down like a chimpanzee reading it. The fights are cool and the manga itself is just cool. The characters are also a lot of fun. My personal favorite character is the caretaker. He has a very deep emotional arc, and the way he takes care of Amo is just so beautiful. I can't wait for him to come back in the manga. And for our final baddie, we got Remlin.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the